Once upon a time, there was a beautiful baby girl named Leslie. Leslie lived with her mom in a small apartment complex. Her dad had left her mom when Leslie was only 3 months old. Leslie's mom worked 2 jobs, about 70 hours a week, just to try to make ends meet. When Leslie was a child, her mom was at work a lot, so she was left at a daycare with many other kids. She didn't receive a lot of attention. At a young age, Leslie didn't feel as though she had anyone who she could truly rely on, and life was pretty unpredictable. At the age of 7, Leslie was already staying home alone and often made herself dinner, ate alone, and didn't go to sleep until her mom got home from work, around 11 o'clock at night. In 3rd grade, Leslie was academically very far behind. She struggled in school. Leslie's teacher called her mom in for a conference. Leslie's teacher soon realized cute little Leslie didn't have someone to rely on, someone to scaffold her. Her mom was far too busy working to be there for Leslie. Leslie went through elementary school, falling farther and farther behind. By the time she hit 7th grade, Leslie had given up on school. It didn't come easy for her. Because of her stressful childhood, Leslie grew up a lot faster than other girls her age. Leslie was alone a lot, so she began to invest herself in her boyfriends. She had fun with them, and they seemed to care more than anyone in her life ever had. Leslie's sophomore year of high school rolled around. She was falling into what everyone around her was doing. She became a so-called popular girl at school. She was pretty and knew how to have a good time. She went to parties every weekend and smoked and drank with her so-called friends. Deep down in Leslie's heart, she knew none of her friends were truly there for her when tough times came, so she tried harder and harder to find someone who truly cared. Every day she looked in the mirror, hoping one day she'd be good enough for someone. One Saturday night, she headed off to the star quarterback on her school's football team, Rick. He was gorgeous and every girl dreamed of him. The next few weeks passed and Rick asked her to be his girlfriend. In the next few months, Leslie and Rick grew very close. She felt as though she truly loved him, and he truly loved her, and wanted to be with her. For once in her life, she felt wanted. When Rick pressured her to do things she didn't want to do, she gave in. Long ago, she had left behind her good girl standards and slowly developed her own morals and principles. She just wanted to keep Rick happy. He truly made her happy, right? Leslie gave her whole self to Rick. She thought they were meant to be and would last. Not to mention, she figured if she did get pregnant, it wouldn't be that bad. She watched Teen Mom all the time. It looked great. You got put on TV. Since Leslie never fully realized the unelaborated effects of being pregnant as a teenager in high school, she thought it sounded kind of fun. She would get a lot of attention. However, Rick didn't love Leslie and only wanted her as a trophy girlfriend for a little while, just until he got sick of her. To top it all off, Leslie found out she was pregnant with a baby boy. When she told Rick, he immediately withdrew himself from the relationship. He didn't want to be in the picture. He didn't want to be a dad at such a young age. He didn't want his reputation ruined. He wanted to date other girls. He wanted this, he wanted that, but he didn't want her. When she needed him most, he completely abandoned her. Because of that, Leslie was left feeling even more unloved and unwanted than before. Until finally, many years later, and after many boyfriends, Leslie, the single parent, wouldn't be a single parent for long. She finally found someone who truly loved her for who she was. Leslie beat the odds.